Last year, almost 9,000 overtime pay cases were filed against employers for failing to pay overtime or minimum wage, and that's an 8% increase over the previous year. Attorney Jim Higgins with the Higgins Firm recently sat down with Kacy Hagerty to discuss. Take a look.
Jim, welcome back.
Thank you.
All right, so a rise in these lawsuits. Tell us a little bit about what you think the increase is all about.
Well, you know, I don't know. I mean, I think there's a few reasons for it, and everybody disputes it, or there's a little bit of discussion in the employment law world. I think a lot of it is just information is so much more accessible right now. You know, years ago, if you were working 60 hours a week and you got paid a salary, you just thought, that's the way it is. You know, that's just what's up. But nowadays you've got with the internet, your phone, you know, whatever. Everyone has access to determine what their rights are under the wage and hour system, that should they be getting overtime pay. You know, and I think you also read about a lot of cases. I mean, we've had several cases over the past year or two that get in the paper just from our office if they're big class action wage and hour settlements, and you know, people read about that, and they read what kind of person wasn't getting paid like they were supposed to be, that money was being stolen out of their paycheck basically because they were entitled to overtime, they didn't get it, and they say, oh my goodness, that's exactly the kind of work I do, and those people, you know, they'll call us, or their lawyers will call us.
Right. So you've seen a lot of these lawsuits in your office. Have you seen a rise as well, and does it seem to be slowing down at all? No,
it's not. You know, I will tell you, I think our cases against really large corporations, what I would call Wall Street corporations, those are shrinking down, and I think it's because they've realized that they're very cautious to make sure that they stay within the law on that. Where we see it now are kind of more mid-sized company, maybe, you know, a few hundred employees. We still have those big nationwide FLSA, Fair Labor Standard Act cases, but more and more they're mid-sized employers, and I don't know why. I don't know if they just feel that they can get away with it longer, if they're just sloppy about it. And I do think that, you know, sometimes I think there's honest mistakes, and a lot of times we have employees that go and talk to their employer and say, hey, shouldn't I get overtime, and this is why, and they just work it out, which I think is awesome. And then they have other folks that don't, and they need our help.
Yeah. So what is your typical case like? What do you typically see?
It's all over the board. You know, we have restaurant people that aren't getting their tips. We have people that are called assistant managers that really aren't. They just do hourly type work and they're getting a salary. I'd say most of our cases are that somebody gets paid a salary no matter how many hours they work, and they really shouldn't. They really should be getting overtime pay.
Okay, well, a lot of great information. Jim, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, the Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee. Give them a call at 1-800-705-2121 or go to their website. That's thehigginsfirm.com.